There are a number of films that people might say are the best for 2023, even despite the fact that this has been a year where we have had more stinkers, more failures, more flops than I dare say any year before. Certainly for the Walt Disney Company, they have had the worst box office performance any studio has ever seen in terms of losses. However, there have been some really good movies too. And so whether that is The Equalizer 3 or Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, maybe Godzilla Minus One is up there on your list, Oppenheimer, the girls say Barbie, I don't understand, but they love it. Whatever the case may be, we're going to talk about the best films of 2023. There are some movies here I bet you've never heard of, but you want to have heard of after you watch them. Let's discuss right now. All right, folks, welcome back to the WDW Pro channel. And yes, it's that time of year, the time of year when we begin to look back at the year prior and begin to assess the best and the worst of what we have seen. There are some channels out there doing that with video games or perhaps with the best TV shows, worst TV shows. Maybe it's the best plays of the year on sports channels. But right here on the WDW Pro channel, we're looking at movies, and specifically the best movies that we've seen this year because, well, we have discussed ad nauseum the terrible stuff here because there's been plenty of it, but there have been some good ones. And most recently, Wonka. I gave a 7.5 out of 10. Not a bad movie at all. Folks, we're going to hand this over to the panel now and chat about the very best in films for 2023. Let us know, though, down in the comments. Did we say any of the movies that you agree with, or is there something that we've missed? Share with us your favorite movies as well. Well, Jonas, I want to end on a happy note. We're going into Christmas. The holidays are upon us. New Year's on the way.
Do you want me to tell you something happy, Pro? Do you want me to tell you something happy?
Well, maybe, but what I wanted to do was ask the three of us who are here on the panel, I want to know what was your favorite movie for this year, and what was your favorite TV show for this year? Culture, I'll hand it to you first.
Well, thanks for that, putting me on the spot. I think I really want to say Godzilla Minus One. I really want to say that. There were a couple others this year that were certainly in contention, but for pure enjoyment and escapism and quality filmmaking and story, you almost can't beat that. Secondarily, for television, that's even worse.
That's a tough one, isn't it? It's really tough.
Right now, even with only 3 episodes out at the moment, I would say Reacher Season 3.
Yep.
Although I would say that for streaming purely on, the merit of what I know is yet to come, probably One Piece. I know that's strange, but the live-action One Piece was excellent.
Culture took mine.
Did he take both of them?
No, he didn't. But I have to say, One Piece, it was a lot of fun, and that's the important thing when you sit down. You've had a long day and you don't have a lot of time. Yes, we can all be academic and know all of the shows. I'm making an excuse for myself when I say this. If you don't have a ton of time and you just want to watch something interesting, okay, I could go on Shark Tank and I could watch Shark Tank and I could analyze everything there.
Jonas, just go ahead and get to it. You loved Young Jedi Adventures. We know.
I will say, with the audio in there, the fact that they get to ape the John Williams score, it does elevate the Disney Junior scenario a little bit more. But no, TV, it would have to be One Piece or Bluey. But for movies, it's definitely the Super Mario Brothers movie. As a parent who has to watch a lot of children's entertainment, I was so thankful that Super Mario Brothers came out clean and enjoyable, and it's something that I can watch and have fun with my kids, and we have something to connect with there.
Fantastic. Mr. Ghost.
For my movie, in addition to Godzilla, certainly Oppenheimer, but also a movie a lot of people have missed called The Burial, which is on Amazon now with Tommy Lee Jones and Jamie Foxx, and it is just plain brilliant and involving and wonderful. And if you haven't seen it, go watch a thing called The Burial on Amazon. Now, as far as TV shows, everybody out there who, because of the Panderverse, bought into Paramount Plus and maybe aren't going to keep it or are going to keep it, before you expire, go see a thing on there called The Gold. It's I guess it's 8 episode British series about the biggest gold robbery in the history of England, and it is so well written and so well performed. It's just plain better than anything I've seen come out of American television in 5 or 10 years. It's that good. The Gold on Paramount Plus.
For mine, I'm going to say my top pick for movies this year is Godzilla -1. And then I'm going to say for my TV shows, I'm going to give it a tie for achieving something I've never seen achieved before, which is for a preschool show to become the #1 show in the nation and regularly land in the top 4. I mean, I can't even believe a preschool show can do that. But Bluey deserves to have some credit there, and so I'm gonna say that that's up there. The other show, I don't know how we're supposed to categorize it because there's legal action regarding how we're supposed to categorize it. But South Park had a tremendous cultural impact this year, and so I'm going to put South Park and Bluey up there. 2 animated shows of very different tenors and flavors, but I'll put them both up there. And folks, yes, we are getting closer to figuring out what's going on with Nielsen and South Park. And if anybody out there has an account with
Flix Patrol?
Flix Patrol, thank you, Jonas. If anybody has an account, we're trying to find out where did Into the Pandaverse rank for its debut week as well as the entire month of November with other Paramount shows. And then what we're going to do is, so you all understand how this investigation is working, once we figure out where it landed amongst those shows, then we're going to compare what where Nielsen ranked those shows, and we're going to get a good idea, if I can say that 3 times fast, get a good idea of where Pandaverse should have been on Nielsen, and then we can start to push and pressure and say, why was it not on here, and see if somebody can answer it. And folks, that is the end of today's video, but the end is simply the beginning of more to come, always on day 1 here. Day 1 every day here on the Pro Channel. Folks, if you would not mind, consider clicking the like button, share, subscribe, and when you click it, you stick it to the algorithms. It's the notification bell. Drop a comment down below and tell us your favorite movies, as we said before. All right, folks, that's it. 2023 is rapidly heading to a close. 2024 could be a very rough year for entertainment, but perhaps that is the impetus that will cause the change where we begin to heal Hollywood and get it away from Holly woke weird. Folks, wherever you are and whatever you're doing, keep learning, keep growing, and keep having fun.